What's up, weirdo? Shadetree Surgeon here. In this chapter, we find our intrepid explorers marveling at the ancient wonders of an old Earth. Vast swaths of mountains carpet the land, their peaks and valleys a testament to the primeval tectonic violence of an Earth at war with itself. This prehistoric battlefield, now overgrown with the persistent green of nature like moss creeping across a long-slain knight's armor. And just like the small creatures who come to claim that hollow vessel of war as their home, never questioning its purpose, never wandering to its grand and weary past, only occupying it for the briefest of moments, squabbling for the disposable concept of ownership over something whose vastness defies comprehension. So do we pick our path through these antediluvian corpses, tiny petty creatures, temporary and brief. We smile and laugh and claim ownership over these elder things. Were our lives long enough, would we eventually be aghast at our own naive hubris? Should we even attempt consideration to these monuments of violent creation, when after all, long after we have surrendered this tiny flash of joy, pain, love, and sadness we call life to the screaming, eyeless void, the Earth's battle shall rage on. Its shuffling, plodding brutality, not even pausing to take note as the last flag of man rots into the ground. So we journey. We marvel, we wonder. The mountain cannot comprehend the struggle of our lives, and neither can we it. We can only be thankful for these brief moments of awestruck beauty, these shining memories that serve to both fill us with joy and also remind us of our own ephemeral grasp on this thing called life. The view was bittersweet. Fleeting moments flavored with dread. Our autumn comes with haste.
Some rival dads have arrived. Hey, you guys ride safe now? Yes, sir. Rand and the boys back there on a little dad venture themselves. One hell of a dad venture. I mean, here's the thing. Like, if you don't really care about what your motorcycle looks like, I guess it works for you. Because if you're more concerned about what your motorcycle can do, how fast it is, what it looks like, what other people are going to think about it, I guess this whole trip on an El Cheapo motorcycle doesn't really make sense for you. You want motorcycles for different reasons, which is totally fine. I love looking cool on a motorcycle. I'm about it, all right? But you're not going to look very cool on these. But even if you don't look cool, the things you can go out and do, let me tell you what, they're pretty damn cool. Asheville, here we come, baby. Here's another thing on that whole, you can just go somewhere and have a beer. You don't have to see the whole damn town. You have to go somewhere and see every sight and attraction they have to offer, or you wasted the trip. Guess what? Last time I went to Asheville, you know what I did? I had about 3 beers, a hamburger, and I left. Nothing wrong with going back. Don't ever fall into that trap where if you don't do everything a town has to offer or everything you absolutely wanted to do when you go there, that you wasted your trip and you shouldn't have gone anyway. That is bullcrap. Last time I was in Asheville, I didn't even come to this down here. I guess this is the Biltmore area? I'm not sure.
Going to Texas Roadhouse?
Hell yeah. Asheville, so far, not impressing Shay Lisi.
Police had 5 o'clock traffic. 0 stars.
All right, heading to Tupelo Honey, which came highly recommended from a bunch of people. I won't be the judge of that, although it is claiming Southern American cuisine, which is my favorite. Once again, since we got to wake up at ass o'clock tomorrow to be able to get back to Tampa, we're basically going to one place. Shay's already got Asheville on notice after having to deal with 5 o'clock traffic, which was just very jarring after the beautiful ride through the mountains, having having to deal with actual traffic, so she's upset. She's got this place on notice, so we've only got one chance, and it's Tupelo honey. Oh, fingers crossed for Asheville right now. They did have a place called Hemingway's, which serves Cuban food, and I couldn't quite convince Shay Lisi to do it, but part of me really, really wanted to go to a Cuban restaurant, being from Tampa, while I was in Asheville. Just the irony of it just would never fail to stop cracking me up. I guess that's like going to a McDonald's when you're in Tokyo or something. I mean, it makes for a joke, but really, is that what you're gonna get? And just like anything here in Asheville, they got all sorts of different restaurants, but maybe we're in the South, okay? We're in the Carolinas. You know what I want? I want Southern American cuisine. I want soul food. Plus, I feel like I'm not exactly the best judge of a lot of foods. Like, I think most things are delicious, but when it comes to Southern cooking, when it comes to soul food, I'm gonna go ahead and say I know when that's good, because I've been eating that for longer than anything else. And why wouldn't I know if it was good or not? It's American food, and I'm an American. You know, I didn't get to see much of downtown Asheville last time I was here. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool, but I guess, hey, that's why everybody comes here, isn't it? There's the place, Tupelo honey. What is happening in this park? We're gonna have some motorcycle parking up here? We gonna luck out on that one? Oh no, that's curbside pickup. What are we gonna do here? Make an illegal U-turn first off and park in front of this Mustang. Yeah, I got you. We're just taking a little bit of everybody else's parking spots. Boom. Technically, neither one of us are in the 10-minute parking.
I don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't know. Let it be pointed out that we're in Asheville right now, and Shay Lisi was supposed to be leading us to a taco shop because apparently the soul food place was really good because there was an hour-and-a-half wait. And
I was told to make a reservation, but I didn't listen.
I was not told.
I didn't listen.
Anyway, she just was trying to take us to the taco shop and took us the wrong way. Seems familiar, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe 10 minutes ago video time, but 24 hours ago our time. Oh wait, 12 hours ago. Time has no concept or meaning anymore.
I don't think Asheville's right.
I need food. Well, we weren't able to get soul food, but we were able to get comfort food. Now we're at a noodle house that was recommended by Rats and Wrath, Kirby Kelsey. Oh man, I'm sorry, Kirby. It'll make a turd.
All right, sizzling plot. Sizzling plot. It's a sizzling plot, Shay Lisi. It's a sizzling plot. Piss off shadetree surgeon. Let's see how this stuff sucks.
That shrimp was not peeled. I ate it like it was supposed to be. I think it's an option usually, but I just sent that one. All right. Just finished up at the noodle shop in downtown Asheville because Southern food was closed. So I don't know why we got Asian food. It was on Rats and Wrath's recommendation.
I'm pissed at her, and I'm honestly not going to talk to her anymore.
Yeah, I love Kirby, but that I don't even want that to make a turd. That food was freaking terrible, and it tasted like it came out of the freezer section.
It did.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I go to the freezer section in the Oceanic Market.
Exactly. Except when we cook it at home, it tastes a little better because we actually put some spice in it.
All right, as she just said, that place was so bad, we're deciding to eat again, and we're in white people heaven over here. I love white people tacos. They do stuff like, oh man, this has like shredded pork and bubble gum on it or something crazy like that. Also got a lavender hibiscus ginger beer that's alcoholic. That's great. Delicious. The guy who took our order is a failed voice actor, and he recommended this, but very convincingly. Wow, that was so much better than what I had before. I'm so full, my stomach's really hurt from this. If we ended our food adventure on the noodle shop, never coming back to Asheville. And even then, you're still on notice, Asheville. All right, shrimp tacos too. Saving grace, man. Because I was about to be pissed.
I am pissed. I'm not convinced this place is real. And even though the locals say the noodle shop is bad, So
Yeah, dude, we passed like 6 people who were bitching about loudly on the street
Stop bitching about it.
about how our food was bad, and literally every single person was like, "Oh yeah, the noodle shop." So trying again, the tacos were okay. So basically, the tacos were good because the ambiance was good, and the guy behind the counter was a failed voice actor, so he was really fun. But the tacos were merely okay. They were delicious, but they were okay. We just walked all the way down here so Shayleesi could get a Sunshine Sammy, a sandwich treat here in Asheville, home of everything homemade and delicious and made by hand. And it came, this whole shop, this whole hipster shop, with all these carts out front, they pulled that thing out of the freezer already packaged.
Out of a fucking plastic bag.
She took it out of the plastic bag herself. And I still left the lady a $1 tip because I'm not a piece of shit. It's not her fault that they're serving us freezer section food in there, just like we got at the Chinese place. Asheville, I don't know, man. I was here once before. Wicked Weed Brewery was pretty cool, but this place kind of sucks.
I think everybody here just drinks beer and then like nothing else. They don't eat.
Oh, man. Wow. What a disappointment. Here's my review of Asheville in general. I had a good time last time I came. I only went to one place, but my review of Asheville and as a whole is this city will make a turd, okay? We're heading back to the hotel room now because I'm whooped. I'm full of food that's not very good. And before we go back, Shayleesi has to commit some minor petty theft real quick. Yo, what the fuck? I thought that was just a meme. The poem guy. Asheville redeeming itself, man. This is the best part so far.
Yo, y'all ready? What's good? Oh, I'm on the street, the light is green. Yo, team, I'm about my dreams, yeah. That's what I love. Ooh, I feel that love in the air. It rise above. Ooh, I'm kinda cool, I'm kinda smooth. I know, yeah, you are too. Y'all got the black, you got the blue. Y'all walking, chilling with your crew.
That was phenomenal, man. This is the best part of us coming here so far. Everything else has sucked. All right. I know. Steal your plant. Let's go. I love it.
I'm so excited about this. You have no idea.
This is called liberation.
Crop lifting.
Crop lifting. I love it.
I'm sorry, they're too cool. I can't believe they just have these out here for fucking like anyone to take. That's unbelievable.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to take them, but that's not going to stop us.
But that's
I mean, come on. What do you expect? Hey, it's okay. We're from Florida. We're allowed.
freaks.
I love it. She's still smiling, man. She loves it. Loving it, baby.
Okay, it's the next morning after some really terrible food in Asheville. Still, like, I don't know how that happened. I just assumed that Asheville was the kind of place that, like, any restaurant you went to would be amazing. And I'm sure there are really good restaurants here in this town that's populated by paid actors. But
I think we literally just went to the worst ones.
I know, I think if we were throwing darts, we didn't, and we were just throwing darts and just going to random places, we didn't even hit the board, okay? We didn't even hit the circle
we were
part.
standing the wrong direction.
Anyway, we're rolling. We're gonna leave the GoPros off for now because you can't see crap out here. So hopefully we make it through this mountain fog okay. My rule of thumb when it comes to really foggy roads or a lot of rain is basically the faster you go, the safer you are, because the faster you go in it, the less amount of time you spend in it, and all the time you spend in it, you're in more danger. So minimize your danger, go really fast. Got the first 100 miles down with no GoPros. It ended up actually being really pretty. I should have put the GoPro on, like the fog and the sun coming up going through the mountains was absolutely amazing. What isn't really pretty is all this coffee staining Shayleesi's bike. This bike is looking rough. She lost her clutch, not on camera, but she lost her clutch, so I had to top bleed the clutch, had to do a little bit of coolant fill up. So far, the $750 bike is whooping the $1,000 bike's ass right now.
You're also whooping my ass right now.
You can do it. I believe in you. You know why I know you can do it? Because there's literally no other option.
I bet you I could just get in any one of these cars and go. Probably that one specifically because it's a cop car.
Oh shit, let's go.
All right, time to hit the road after some small repairs. And our first gas stop taking way too long. Time to make some time. Headed back to the Wang. Great time in the Carolinas. The food in Asheville definitely would make a turd. You know, I'm not going to write the whole city off at this point, but holy moly, man. We had some really bad luck. I don't know what it is. Even when I'm heading home, I just love racking up the miles. Just that small accomplishment of traveling forward and ticking off those miles. Even when I'm heading back home, especially in the morning, it just feels good, baby. And feeling good feels good, so that's what I like to do. And it feels even better when you're doing it on 2 motorcycles that cost less than $2,000 combined. I know that I keep saying that, but I know that a lot of people look at it, they're like, oh, I'm amazed that you do that. I am too. I'm amazed that this can happen. I think it's amazing.
Here's a little tip from Shadetree, some rules of the road, if you will. Sometimes you'll come across a gas station that has neither pickle in a pouch or hot dogs available for you to eat. And if that rare occurrence does happen to you, there's only one solution, and that's gas station egg salad sandwiches. They'll do in a pinch. Delicious.
Would you care for an egg salad sandwich in this trying time?
Disgusting.
Well, your loss.
Are you seriously eating an egg salad sandwich?
Yeah, it's the only option if they don't have pickle in a pouch or hot dogs.
Oh God, I'd rather starve. That reminds me of the episode of Futurama when Fry gets worms from the egg salad sandwich at the space
worms?
restaurant.
That would be nice.
Okay, let's hit the road. This swamp hobbit is ready to go back to her shire. You can do it, I believe in you. Strange and unexpected journey now coming to a close for our hobbit back there. The wizard leads on. About another 450 miles before we're sitting on our asses at our own home. Let's get her done. Yeah, if you're not used to doing these kind of miles, they'll get to you after a while, that's for sure. And that's why I really like to get off the bikes every 100 miles, whether we need to or not. And that's not just for Shaylisi over there, that's for me too. Riding motorcycles very long distances is a war of attrition, and there's no reason to torture yourself by making sure you go to every single last drop in your gas tank. You know how you ride 1,500 miles without stopping? You stop every 100 miles. All right, Shay, you feeling it yet?
Dude, I was feeling it when I woke up this morning.
That was a while ago. This will be your longest trip yet. This is like 750 miles without stopping. Shaylisi is feeling it. Got 260 miles to go, though. To me, that's the home stretch. We're almost there, but I don't know if Shay feels that way. It's all right, though. This is nothing but a character-building experience. I'll also say, as an experiment at the last gas stop, I went ahead and I did not fill up this bike, even though we filled up Shay's bike. So that's 200 mile total on this bike, on this tank, because I wanted to see what it used. And it used 4.8 gallons, and it's supposed to have a 7.4 gallon tank. So you do the math. No, seriously, you do the math. But the range on this bike is insane. I don't know who would want to ride that far without getting off of it. I don't think I would want to, but you could. There she goes, drinking that Slurpee, baby. You do what you gotta do to cool off out here, all right? Let me tell you, when you're out on the road, things that you never thought you could do on a bike, whether it's have a drink, roll up a little smoke, check your phone, all sorts of things that you're like, I could never do that while I was riding a motorcycle. You spend 1,000 miles in a day on a motorcycle, you find out you can do quite a bit. Back to the Wang, baby! Woo! Just like herpes, we're back, baby! Did you miss us? Well, we're definitely back in Florida. It's raining. I thought we were gonna get to make this whole trip without getting rained on. Should have known better than that. You wanna put on a jacket?
Pretty nice for a second.
Yeah, I was just gonna keep going, but I was like, this was probably hurting you because you're wearing a tank top. Oh, so much for not getting rained on, I guess.
At least it's in Florida, so we know it's gonna be over in like 5 seconds.
I know. All right, back at it.
The world's Slurpee!
Okay, little rain never hurt anybody, right? All right, let's do it, baby. It ain't a road trip unless you get rained on, all right? Shay Lacey is getting the full Monty. And just like that, it's over. I know we said we're going back to the Swamp Hobbit Shire, but all these clouds out here looks like we're still heading into Mordor. Ooh, baby. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very exciting. And here we go again. Definitely back in Florida, where it's just pouring on you every half hour. Like the old saying goes, if you don't like the weather in Florida, it's all right, man. Just wait about 15 minutes. It'll change. Well, looks like they're getting regular for the last bit of the trip. No premium available here.
You know how you know you're back in Florida? First off, there's more stray cats running around than there are squirrels.
Second off, I can finally get gas station pickles again. Texas didn't let me down with the gas station pickles. North Carolina and Georgia, you guys don't know what's up. If you can't get a pickle in a bag in your state, you're doing it wrong. Delicious. You want some?
Dude, I feel like I'm willing to try anything at this point. I'm so tired. Didn't help.
Didn't help at all? It's helping me, all right.
It's gross.
Look at how many kitties are over there. You want to go look at them?
Holy mackerel. Look at how many there are.
We're friggin' all over the place.
This is the best fast track ever. It is crazy meow town over here. You know me, I see a cat, Oh, dude, they're coming.
Well, I know a Goldwing will run on regular. Let's see if the ST1100 will do the same. Fingers crossed. You can do it! Yeah! All right, Shay. Hang in there. 160 more miles, so we're back to the Shire. You know what? I always say it. I don't care if you're going 1,000 miles or if you're going 100 miles. The last 50 miles always sucks. And, you know, we're in the last 160 miles, but it sucks for Shay right now. But you must embrace the suck. You know what? When things suck, that just means they're a little bit more interesting, right? Still looking dangerous out here. I don't think we're out of the thick of it yet. We ain't in the clear yet, Shay. Oh, looking bad. Here we go again.
Well, the rain iced yet another GoPro Hero 4. It was completely shot. I try not to cry about it too hard. I still use Hero 4s because they're cheap. They do what I want them to do, and when they get rained on and they get broken, I don't have to have a shit fit about it. Obviously, we made it home safe, even though a lot of other stuff in between now and then has happened. If you've been following on the Shay Lacey channel, more updates over there. But just gonna go ahead and end this video and tell you guys the message still stands. You don't have to have the perfect bike. You don't have to have $1 million. And when you go to visit a town, all you gotta do is ride there and get a beer. And if you get some food and you get a beer and it's not the best, guess what? You can go back again. I haven't completely written off Asheville. I 100% plan to go back to Asheville again, this time with some better recommendations, because why not? I don't have to wait until the perfect time when I can do every little tiny thing at Disneyland on my list. Like, you can leave now, you can ride 500 miles away, and you can have a beer in a town you've never had one in before. And if you don't have a good time in that town, so what? Go to a different one. Go back to that one and try again. It doesn't matter. I just want to see more people on two wheels throwing caution to the wind and just traveling, because guess what? It's not that hard. It's really, really easy. If this idiot and a 5 foot tall, 95 pound, 25-year-old girl can do it, you can do it too. Till next time, y'all, keep it weird.